Okay, 3x equals 12. We need to solve for x. So what we want to do is get x by itself on one side of the equation. So the first step in any algebra problem is to ignore the big scary words. So this is probably something called linear equations or basic linear equations, something like that, in your chapter that you're in right now. And I have a big shark and a dinosaur here, and they're there to help scare you with the big scary words. So this is the great word shark, and this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So the first step is to just not worry about these words. And if you do that, you're over the first hump in any algebra problem. And the second hump is to just work the problem itself. And so that's what Fluffy Piggy does. We have Fluffy Piggy over here on the right. And Fluffy Piggy says that on an equation like this, we're going to just rewrite it here. So I'm going to write 3x, well, that's quite a 3, equals 12. And whenever you're trying to get x by itself, you just want to get rid of the other numbers that are on the side of the equation with the x. So in this case, there's a 3 over here. So I'd like to get rid of this 3. So what do? I could multiply by anything. I could divide by anything. I could add anything. I could subtract anything, as long as I do it to both sides of the equation. But the way to get rid of a 3 is to divide by 3, right? So what happens if I divide both sides of this equation by 3? One of many things I can do, right? So I divided both sides of the equation by 3, and now I'm going to rewrite this down below. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. In fact, anything divided by the same thing is 1, right? So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And the x just stays there, so that's 1x, is equal to, and what's on the right side? 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 1x equals 4, and really we don't need the 1 there. 1x equals 4 is the same as saying x equals 4. So that was it. We got x by itself on one side of the equation. You could call that isolating x or solving for x. It all means the same thing. And that's the solution, and we can stop right there. And going back over here to Mr. Camel, that's the second hump. Remember, the first hump was ignoring the big scary words, and the second hump was working the math problem. So that was it. Yay. Now, one thing you can do just to check your work is you can plug that 4 back into the original equation. So let me just do that just to show you how to check your work. I'm going to rewrite the original equation 3x equals 12. This is just to check our work. And I'm going to plug in the 4. X equals 4 right there and see if it works. So 3 times, this little dot is a time symbol. If you don't know that, we'll talk about it later, but it's a kind of time symbol, so you can do that. So it means 3 times 4. I could also put a little times multiplication here. So 3 times 4 equals 12, right? And what is this simplified to? Well, 3 times 4 really is 12. That's great. Ooh, all right, my mouse is messed up. 3 times 4 is 12 equals 12. Right? So 12 equals 12, so that's correct. So our solution is correct. All right, so we know, hey, we got it right, so we can have confidence that if we're doing a quiz or doing an exam or doing our homework, we got the right answer. Okay? So the answer is x equals 4. And I'm going to give us an A+.
Thumbs up and subscribe. For more videos like this, check out algebravideos.com.